Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Boy, tonight's not going like I hoped it would. It's really, really not going like I hoped it would. To everybody out there looking at those numbers and feeling terrified, I'm with you. To everybody out there still holding out hope, well, it's a hard hope to hold on to right now, but it's not over yet. It looks grim, and I'm scared. Scared for all those out there that'll be affected if that madman gets elected again. Terrified at what he'll do. Terrified about what might happen if he gets elected and people decide enough is enough. I can't say that I ever really thought the U.S. would see another civil war, and honestly, doesn't really matter who gets elected. I'm kind of afraid we might after tonight. But today is not only nerve-wracking and awful because of the potentiality of that man being elected again. It's also been 18 years since my best friend passed away. His name was Alex. And before anybody else, I considered him to be a brother. I didn't get to see him as often as I liked sometimes. His parents were divorced, and he would often be at his dad's. But when he was there, we were often inseparable. We did, if not everything together, we certainly did a lot of things together. I drank my first booze with him. I think it was Kahlua. He swiped it from his mom. Sorry, Lori. I might be remembering that wrong, but it feels right. I think that was it. It was definitely Kahlua. I don't remember if we just had the Kahlua or if that's when I first learned about mixed drinks and White Russians. That might have been in college. My memory's not the best. It's also a little embarrassing, but I am a boy. We looked at dirty magazines together. If I recall correctly, that was somewhat my doing. I think I stole them from my Uncle Randy. No guilt there. I was not exceedingly fond of that uncle. Wasn't an awful man. He just wasn't the most likable at times. Plus, you don't speak ill of the dead. Loved his dogs. I'll say that about the man. Loved his dogs. But Alex, we did a lot together. Rode bikes together, roamed the neighborhood together, caused trouble together, drove our parents mad together. Until we didn't. Until he was gone. And it still hurts. Was I even 20? Let's see, it's 18 and 05. No, I was 19. I wasn't even 20 yet. So in fact, that means next year he'll have been gone for half of my life. And therefore for longer than I knew him. Because I knew him when we were, 3, 4? It was pretty early. Got some embarrassing pictures from way back then. And from not so way back then. The cringe. It is real. Played video games together. We played the original Guild Wars together. And some other things. One of which is tonight's game, which I don't know how much I'll actually play, and I don't think I'll revisit it any other night. It was just kind of in honor of Alex, you know? But Halo. He absolutely loved Halo. There was this time that we put up a tent in his backyard, drug a mattress over from my house. I think my house provided the mattress. My house provided the mattress or the TV. I don't remember which. I'm pretty sure it was the mattress, though. Like, I have this vague recollection of dragging the mattress across the road. But we put up a tent, we put a mattress in there, we put a TV in there, we ran out power, and we played Halo on his Xbox for just ages. And when Halo 2 came out, the game I'm going to play tonight, we went to the midnight release at the... Oh, was it a GameStop at that point, or was it KB Toys or whatever? It might have been GameStop at that point. It was whatever video game store was in White Oaks at the time. Like, I think it might have been before GameStop took over just like everything, but I'm not entirely sure. I could probably figure it out if I looked at like dates when GameStop took over certain franchises, but it's not really important. I got the metal case version of Halo 2. I think he did too. Or I got it and we were just going to share. It's one of the two. I don't remember for certain. I don't even know where that game is anymore, which kind of hurts. I've lost a lot of memories over the years from mistakes and stupidity and other people being idiots. Never truly malicious, but idiots nonetheless. But we got that, we brought it home, and we played for hours, watching Master Chief crash into the earth, watching, him take the fight to the Covenant, finishing the game and going, we need more. That can't be how it ends. And, that's one that hurts a little bit. Because he never got to see how it ended. He never got to finish the fight in Halo 3. I mean, it's a game. That's not really what was important, but it was kind of the symbolism, you know? Nearly a year after he was gone, and the game we were so looking forward to came out. And he wasn't there to play it with me. It was hard for a while after he was gone. I haven't had a lot of close deaths, even now. My grandmother had passed, which is actually hard on me and him. He was real close to her. Saw her as another grandmother. But we had each other at the funeral to comfort each other. He wasn't there for his, of course. Well, I mean, body was there. Not the same thing, though, you know? I think part of what makes it hard, or harder, is that, well, time has dulled the pain, except for around this time of the year. As you can see, it, if I actually think about it and actually talk about it, it gets me real good. Or as you can hear, I should say. You can't see me. I certainly ain't putting on the camera right now. But I don't have the best of memory at the best of times. For better or worse, my brain mostly functions in the present. I have a few specific memories, and every once in a while, like, specific triggers will bring up something. But, like, I can't just think back and remember any specific event with him. Like, I can see little snippets, little flashes of memory. Like, I remember when we dressed up for the Lord of the Rings in 2003 to go see The Return of the King. He dressed up as a Nazgul. And he used pencils shoved through gloves to kind of simulate the clawed hands. And he put them up to Brandon's face. It's kind of like, clawing at him. I remember that scene, but not a lot else around it. That's how it is for most of my memories. So I don't remember him so much anymore. I remember what he meant to me. I remember the kind of things he liked. But I don't know how much I really remember Alex anymore. There's not much I can do about that. Except become a blubbering mess, apparently. Oh. I think I'm gonna leave this video private when I load it to YouTube. Have it just be a memory for me. Okay, so I'm going to do two things tonight before I end stream. And it's not going to be a very long stream because I don't know how much I can take. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on screen Where the Wild Things Are and read it. And hope that it doesn't cause me issues with Twitch. If it does, well, so be it. But oh, I already did Duolingo for today. I didn't think I was going to do that while talking. Well, even better. But the reason I'm going to do that is because Alex's mom, when she spoke at his funeral, used to talk about how he was her wild thing. And he really was. She also talked about how, and here's part of the hard part is, he committed suicide. And it was due to rather severe depression. Which, it's kind of really hitting close with my son having, almost been hospitalized for dark thoughts like that. And even still, he's going to need a lot of therapy and patient program and watching for a while. So, that hits really close to home and terrifies me. But what she said was, in his dark moments, when the depression was hitting the worst, it was like he couldn't see, couldn't remember the happiness, couldn't remember joy or the good times, couldn't see the light. The darkness was just so overwhelming and depressing. And when the good times came, it was, he was the light of the world. But when those dark times came, it's just too much. And then one day it was really too much. But I'm going to read this book in his memory, and then I'm going to play a little bit of Halo 2. And I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to wake up in the morning, and I'm going to hope that things look a little different on those number boards. It took a week for Biden to be declared winner last time. I don't remember if it looked like Trump was winning until a day or two down the line after counting or what. So I'm really hoping that maybe it's not all lost. For now, Where the Wild Things Are. A story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. Read by Philip Thomas. Though, I really probably should have said my name in stream, but oh well. I don't hide who I am all that much. Read in memory of Alex. Wherever you are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Back in the day when you could send a kid to bed without dinner and it wasn't, something that was all that out of the norm. I think it's for the best we don't do that anymore, generally speaking, but that very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." It's a lot of rumpusing. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. Seems familiar. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Didn't consent to bed without supper after all. And it was still hot. It's a short little book. It's a sweet little book. I miss you, buddy. Life ain't quite as wild without you. And you sure would have loved all the little nieces and nephews you have. And they would have loved Uncle Alex. Haley grew up to be a astounding young lady. The photos of you holding her are still some of my favorite. Life's not fair. And I really hope that come tomorrow morning, we see some hope. We see some fairness return to the world. But we'll see how it goes. Alright. Now, let's do a little killing. To raise the mood just a little bit. See what I should do is I should go to options and I should go to settings and audio. Okay, game volume is set to 50, so maybe we'll set to 45. See how that goes. Alright, Halo 2. Let's just do a quick start. Normal mode's fine. Yeah, the mission progress I'm losing is like 2 seconds of screen time.
Only one chip.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble Prophet of Truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The Council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
Nay, it was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
Okay, I can't deny. Those remastered cutscenes look phenomenal.
was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
Yeah, that's one of the frustrating things about the Halo
Guess it
series.
was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6. Just came up from Songnam this morning. Try and take it easy until you get used to the upgrades. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. Alright, look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors. Move around a little. Get a feel for it. When you're ready, come meet me by the zapper.
By the zapper. Oh, my old gear. I remember playing this for the first time with Alex. We were standing by how good the game looked.
This station will test your recharging energy shields. Are you listening to me? Your new armored shields are extremely resilient, very efficient. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster. If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
If I remember correctly, he does eventually die in one of the games. It makes me sad.
Tell me how you made it back home in one piece.
Sorry, Guns. It's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope, and you're sure...
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood. Maybe Lord Hood didn't give him any vacation. Heard. Haven't seen it in years. When I shipped out for basic, the orbital defense grid was all theory and politics. Now look, the Cairo is just one of 300 geosync platforms. That back gun can put a round clean through a Covenant capital ship.
Yeah, until they blow it up.
Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece.
Sadly, you underestimate
It's been arriving all morning.
the Covenant.
Nobody's saying much, but I think something big's about to happen.
Do I not get that cutscene? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile. But yeah, well, we still got something to smile about.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana. Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
All right, then. Starting off much as Halo 1 did. Need to get a gun and get in the fight. Need to get a gun and get in the fight. Oh.
All hands, report to the battle station.
There we go. Ooh, the battle rifle. That's right. Can't actually change anything at the moment, though. It looks pretty, but...
Check your targets, watch the crossfire. They're in standard formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
But you can feel the age in its gameplay.
Feel the fire on that bulkhead. As soon as that door opens, let them have it.
Home field advantage. Oh, I didn't get any grenades.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Hear that?
Oh, hello. He's coming from up top. How about you don't? Checkpoint done.
Stop freaking me out.
Now! Charge!
Wish there was a sprint. Pick up some more ammo before I go. Oh, there was a turret up there? I wish I could have noticed that sooner. We'll use the turret instead.
Alright, I got it pinned down.
Wait, how are you still alive?
As far as we go, team.
I forgot how bullet spongy the elites could be. Oh, the real problem is I gotta go to the restroom. Well, that works. Maybe I should have put it on something more than normal. Where did you come from? I don't know what the melee key is. I could have plugged in a controller for this, and maybe I should have, but you know. Oh well. Weekly Warriors. I don't know what that is. Ooh, I picked up frag grenades.
Reject! I have it pinned down. It's hard to run.
Ah, F. F is grenade. Okay.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven up its borders.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
Ah, no. No, we didn't. Goodbye, Malta.
This is bad. Real bad.
All hands, brace for impact.
No time to stop.
Alright. Yeah, the humans really, unfortunately, were not a proper match for the Covenant. But they certainly gave it their all. I'm just about out of ammo on my gun. This is not great. I thought something was down there. I could really use some more battle rifle ammo. Have any of you guys died?
Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
No? Alright. Ah.
Cortana, assessment.
That explosion came from inside the Athens, same as the Malta. The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
Then they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.
Ah, yes, I need to find the bomb. Ah, now I can go down here. Okay.
Get the hell out of my armory, Split! Oh!
No! Not our friend. Aw. Bite me. Alright, be a little dangerous. I could use some more ammo. Surely there's some more ammo around here somewhere. Enough of you idiots died. There we go. Like, I keep trying to play this like, you know, a more modern day shooter, like sprinting and just all the modern conveniences and changes in gameplay and fighting and so forth. And it doesn't work. Because, you know, it's a game from 20 odd years ago. I swear there's a melee button, though. Alright, we should really figure out what the melee button is. Gameplay. No, controls. Configure mouse and keyboard. Do. So it is under configure keybind. Alright. Space jump, crouch. Fire zoom in. Melee is Q. Weird. Third name is F. Action is E. Alright.
Don't worry, ma'am. We're on it.
Thanks, Chief. I owe you.
I love sticking them. Aw. Definitely going to try to stick an elite before the end of the night. Like there. That worked. I don't know what I'm doing out here, if I'm honest.
Sir, boarders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Yes, but I'll need the chief's help to make contact with the detonator.
First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon, keep those carriers busy.
Registering all hostile vessels. I'm going loud.
I forgot about these annoying things. I definitely was not a fan of them before.
Oh, I had that one out.
Certainly not a fan of them now. Alright. I'm assuming that's what I was supposed to do. Really hate those things.
The carriers are breaking through, sir. They're heading straight for the Cairo. Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
I don't know what the Weekly Warriors thing is.
The first carrier completely ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth.
Okay. I guess he died.
Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Return to sender. I love this one. Ooh, the music got dramatic.
All non-combat personnel report to evacuation station.
Oh. Ooh. That works. I got all but one.
Inside your head now.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Emberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
Oh, Covenant, you left something behind.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
Master Chief really was a badass.
Flew pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up.
We're taking this fight to the surface.
And there we go. That was the first one? Or first two? I think maybe it's just the first chapter. Hard to say. We'll finish the cutscene, and once it gets back to gameplay, I'll quit.
Regret. Catchy. Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet. Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant. The name of one of the Covenant's religious leaders, a prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort.
Roger, Recon. It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Master Chief, get aboard that carrier. Secure the Prophet of Regret. This is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That Prophet is going to tell us why.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the big beetle things. Aw, crap. Things never go smoothly.
Shake it off, Marines! Clear the crash site. Go, go, go!
Alright. They'll regret that too. Yeah, they will. Eventually. Someday. Not this game though, really. But alright. That is going to be it for me. Don't have work tomorrow, but I don't have work tomorrow because of a wake. Which sucks. But hey. Is what it is. And whatever happens tomorrow, we just have to survive. I just hope we do survive. Alright. Y'all have a good one. I will catch you next time. Bye.